fallacy of flight. We have spent a century looking at the stars and thinking of rockets. We thought of burning chemical propellants to push mass through a vacuum. We thought in terms of linear velocity. We were wrong. The occupants of the obsidian, teardrops recovered from the high deserts, don't fly. They vibrate. To understand our movement, you must stop viewing the universe as a vast empty room and start viewing it as a massive, infinite chord being struck on a cosmic piano. Every object, every atom, and every specific moment in time has a signature, frequency. Our reality is simply the channel we are currently tuned to. These crafts don't travel across the room. They change the station, the tuning fork. The interior of a recovered craft is devoid of wires, bolts, or screens. It is a singular piece of programmable matter. At the center lies the chronometric core. It is a sphere of metallic hydrogen, spinning at speeds that defy classical centrifugal limits. As it spins, it generates a localized gravitational field so intense it creates a bubble around the craft. Inside this bubble, the laws of our universe are suspended. The craft is no longer of our timeline. It is a gust. To move from point A to point B, the craft doesn't traverse the distance. It identifies the resonant frequency of the target coordinates, matches that pitch, and undergoes a phase. It is in both places at once, and therefore, in neither. The ghosting effect. This explains the transmedium capabilities reported by pilots. Why can the UFO travel up 20,000 miles per hour and then stop instantly without a sonic boom? Why can it dive into the ocean at Mach 10 without a splash? Because it isn't hitting the air or the water. When the craft is tuned to a frequency just 0.001 hertz off from our reality, it becomes ghost-like. It occupies a parallel layer of space-time where the air and water of our world do not exist. It passes through our atmosphere like a radio wave passes through a wall. We see the craft because light still interacts with its distorted gravity, but the craft itself is effectively in another room. The multiverse radio, the most terrifying realization is the timeline drift. The pilots aren't just traveling through space, they're sliding through the probability tree. Imagine a stack of translucent sheets. Each sheet is a different version of history. By tuning the craft's frequency, the occupants can slide through these sheets. This is why sightings are often accompanied by the Oz factor, a sudden silence where birds stop chirping and the wind dies down. That is the sound of your local reality being as the craft prepares to jump. Gravity isn't just a force, it is a substrate of time. If you control gravity, you control the rate at which time flows.